with all the winter weather we've had the last couple of weeks, it's hard to think about the upcoming spring breeding season for beef cows and heifers here in Oklahoma, but quite frankly, it's really not that far away. And so it's time to really begin to think about, especially for those herds that are going to do artificial insemination, that they begin to consider what estrous synchronization program they're going to use to synchronize those heifers or cows before they go into that AI season. Many of these synchronization programs require quite a few days to actually take place, and so that's why we need to be thinking ahead of time as to which program we're going to use, get the products that we need. In some cases, we may need to mix a feed with a feed additive in it that's going to have to be fed at least about a month ahead of the synchronization and the AI. There's some help available for producers to sort through all of this information about estrous synchronization. The Beef Production Task Force, it's a group of scientists from around the country that study estrous synchronization and look each year at what fits best for different situations. They have some sheets put together specifically to give you different examples, different protocols for estrous synchronization. As we conclude today's Cow-Calf Corner, I want to explain that we've got some changes coming. This will be my last presentation on Cow-Calf Corner here on Sunup. But not to worry, the Cow-Calf Corner will continue in the future as we have an excellent replacement. It's a newer face with a newer mind, and he's got great new ideas. Dr. Mark Johnson from the Animal Science Department here at Oklahoma State University will be taking over this role, and I think you'll really enjoy hearing from him. I want to say thank you to the Division of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources here at Oklahoma State University. Certainly the Animal Science Department that I've worked for well over 40 years now, and the Sunup crew. So many of the different folks that have worked with me, that have filmed me and worked and edited these Cow-Calf Corners for these many years. And finally, and not least, the cattle people of the great state of Oklahoma. You've been so gracious to me. You've presented a lot of different ideas. You've taught me more than I've probably taught you. So I want to say thank you. I think you're the greatest people on the face of the earth, and I wish you the best, not only in 2021, but for years and years to come. Well, as we transition to this new Cow-Calf Corner here on Sunup, I thought it'd be a great opportunity for you folks to meet Dr. Mark Johnson, who will be taking my spot here on the Cow-Calf Corner. Mark, give us a little bit of your background, your history, so the folks get to know you.
Glenn, I grew up in Southwest Missouri, graduated high school in 1982, and had the good fortune to come to Oklahoma and get a degree at Oklahoma State University. Continued and got a master's degree here, went to Kansas State for a PhD, and I've been back here on faculty in our Animal Science Department since 1992.
Well, can you give us just a brief idea of what are some of the classes that you're teaching here right now?
Glenn, I am currently teaching our animal breeding course. I teach our cow-calf management course and our purebred seed stock and sales management course.
So folks, I think you can see that Mark's going to bring a wide perspective from the beef industry, especially the cow-calf side, and I'm sure that you're going to learn a lot of great ideas on the Cow-Calf Corner in the future. So for one last time, I'm going to say, hey, I hope that you'll tune in again next week on Sunup's Cow-Calf Corner.
Thank you, gentlemen. We want to say a big welcome to Mark and, of course, a big thank you to Glenn for your contributions to our show over the years and, of course, the impact that you've made on Oklahoma.
I wanted to say thanks to Glenn Selk for his years of service to Extension. He's been a great translator of research, benefiting producers, beginning and more established, the industry personnel, veterinarians, and our Extension educators through his work. He had a way of relating things that made it personal and engaged people well. We have no idea how many miles he's traveled or how many hours he's put in, but we know it's a lot. His contributions to both Sunup and to cow-calf corner have been tremendous and had a great impact on our state's beef industry. So thank you, Glenn, for all you've done.
Well, this really is the end of an era. I have really enjoyed following Dr. Selk for the 7 years that I've been here at OSU. And I have to say, I've learned a lot, but I've also really enjoyed watching the professional that he is. He certainly knows his stuff, and he keeps up to date on the research that's going on. He's always got the right information at the right time for that season to help us understand what's going on with the cow, with the calf, with the bull, and really make sure that people have access to information that they can put to work. So thank you, Dr. Selk. You're a great man, a great professional, and a dear friend to many people in Oklahoma.